3.05, write it as a fraction. Does anyone have it? Fly? What? Oh, let's not use mixed numbers anymore, okay? So let's make this as an improper fraction. Well, it would be 305.
It would be 61.
Over 100.
Yeah.
Alright, then you divide by
61 over 20.
5. Which would then give you 61 over 20. Alright, 2 is going to be the same way. You got 1222 over 100. Well, then you're just going to divide by 2. And you're going to get 611 over 50. And 144 over 1,000. Very good. What are we going to divide by, though?
2.
Huh?
Just kidding.
What about 4? So you can divide by 4. So what is that? 36 over 4 is 2.
You can divide that by 2.
Is it 50?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this can be further divided by
2.
2 or 4.
2.
Let's try 2 for now.
125.
So it's 18 over
125.
125. That's very good. Inside the book is a page like this, but it actually has a little thing here with some garbage in it, okay? What you're going to do is in that page, you're going to write your name, okay? Very big. Then at the bottom of the page, you can write my name. Very small. Okay? Why do we write our names in our books?
So people can return it to you.
No.
Figure out it's a math.
No, that is not. Yes, Serena. Yes, it's so they know who they stole it from. Thank you. Quaid.
Can I write it up here?
Yeah, that would be excellent. Look there. We just need to review this exponent stuff because you're going to see more of them, all right?
What's an exponent?
It's a good question, okay?
Little tiny number.
Remember, an exponent is just a very simplified way of doing multiplication over and over and over, right? Because us math people are very, very lazy. And this is a very lazy way to write multiplication over and over, all right?
Yeah.
It hurts my fingers to write so much. So, another thing you do need to remember from the exponents is the negatives. Notice in number 3 here, the negative is in front of the 4, but there's no parenthesis. Yes, okay? So this means that there's how many negatives in number 3? 1. 1 negative. Okay? Notice another way to write this is the negative, and then in parentheses you got 4 times 4 times 4. All right? So on 4, how many negatives are there?
8.
There's 8 of them, right? Why is there 8 now? Very good. Now there are parentheses, right? So in other words, we're taking negative p and multiplying it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. All right, real quick, a variable is just an unknown value. Technically, it should be an unknown value that changes, that can change, but in this case, we'll just say it's an unknown value, okay? Because in the book it says it's an unknown. Well, quantity means value. It's one of those math words that we try to confuse people with, okay? An algebraic expression is an expression that has both numbers and letters.
And operation.
All right? So if we look at this, okay, a numerical expression has only numbers. An algebraic expression has variables and numbers. Okay? And then you can combine them with operations. All right? These are very similar to examples that we've already done. Hopefully you guys remember these, right? So all we're going to do is take the letters
I know.
and replace them with their actual values. For example, on this one, also I need to point this out. If you see something like this, what operation is between the 8 and the G?
A little teeny tiny.
Nate? Multiplication. Okay? So you're going to take 8 and multiply it by whatever value is G. So you've got 8. You're going to multiply it by what is the value of G? My goodness, -1. Then you're going to minus the F value, which is 4. Okay, please don't forget the order of operations. You must multiply here first. Don't take -1, subtract 4, and then multiply by 8, because it would be very, 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 very wrong. So, 8 times -1, -8. Now you're going to subtract the 4, -12. So very good. E squared is just, what does that mean, E squared? E to the power of 2. Brenna? Yeah, it's E times E minus 4. Well, what is the value of E? Yeah, it is 3. So 3 times 3 minus 4. So you do have to do 3 times 3 first, which is a 9er. Minus 4 equals 5. Very good. Another problem, okay? This one is one of the harder problems that you'll see, okay? Because you have to read. The expression, quantity f minus 32, n quantity. This is times. Remember, sometimes they use x's for multiplication, the jerks. Times 5/9 can be used to convert a temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius. In this algebraic expression, the variable represents the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Well, what variable is being used? Oh, that was rough. Okay, this slide actually is extremely important because of this one word, which I will point out momentarily, okay? Before I point that word out, though, notice on these, okay, you have numbers next to letters, letters next to letters, and so forth, okay? Remember, if there's no operation between them like these, then you have to multiply, okay? So 9 times S times T, for example, or M times N. Now, another very important thing here is, and this is the word you definitely need to remember, is coefficient. Coefficient. Okay? Coefficient. Just take a moment and let that, think about the word. Think about how it's spelt. Think about the parts of the words and how you have used those parts in the word in your life. All right, this word coefficient, it's spelled kind of funny, I understand, all right? Coefficient. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. Coefficient. There we go. Coefficient, all right? A coefficient is the number in front of
The Drakes. Spelled D-R-A-K-S.
the letter.
The letter? No, the Drakes.
Now, coefficient is the number in front of the letter, okay? You'll find out why this is so extremely important here some other time. But today, just understand it's very important, and you have to be able to identify these, okay? The number, what do we mean by in front of the letter? What does that mean, in front of it? Like, if I have a letter, I write over it, and it's in front now? What does it mean? So let's look at an example. Give me a letter.
7.
It's a letter, right?
Hey.
A works. Give me a number.
7.
7. If you see an expression like this, what is the number in front of the letter? 7. 7 is the number in front of the letter. Okay? Therefore, 7 would be the coefficient. Okay. So, give me a number.
4.
Okay, 4.
You live your
I heard a niner. Now, give me a letter.
7. 2.
D.
Let's use D. All right, let's make these like this, okay? So, if we look at this example, we say, what is the coefficient of D? This is actually a little bit more complicated than it looks, slightly, okay? Because most of you are thinking 9, correct? With coefficients, they must also take the operation to the left. It's actually -9.
So what do you do with it?
Let me show you. We'll get into that some other time, okay? Let me show you why this is the case. Because we could also write this as -4 plus -9D. And in that case, it absolutely would be -9. But we skip that part. And we just say, yes, it takes the operation to its left. So let's look at another example. Give me some numbers. 4 again. We just used 4 and 9. Let's just make this 14.
40. I get 40 and 9.
24. Now give me a letter. That's good. Sure.
D is in Drake.
S. All right. What is the coefficient here of Z? D'Artagnan? Very good. It's a positive 18. You could just say 18. That's fine. Okay. All right. What is the coefficient of S? Cassidy? Very good. It's now a -24. All right, so the question is, what if there's multiplication in between? So let's look at some numbers.
10.
7.
10.
Give me a letter.
D is in Drake.
We've already used D.
S isn't. Drake isn't small.
M is
Now,
in Mason.
give me a number.
D.
11.
Sure, 9 is Okay. Well, this is likely what you're going to see if it's multiplication. All right? In fact, let's make the 9 negative. Even better. Okay? Well, now what's the coefficient of H? Well, you do have to do some calculating now, right? Because this is all multiplication. So technically, we could commute the -9 over here. You've got -9 times 7 times H. Well, what's -9 times 7? Negative 63. H. So in this case, you have to calculate first -9 times 7, which would give you the -63. Give me a letter.
A.
We did A already.
B. Q. X.
All right, let's use U.
Oh.
Okay?
No, it's Q.
All right, if we have U, what is the coefficient of this letter?
0.
There isn't one.
Okay. Okay, so I'm glad this was pointed out. A lot of you would say 0, right? Okay. The problem is if it is 0, 0 times anything is 0, right?
Oh, it's 1.
So it can't be 0, it has to be Juan. Okay? Very good. This right here is what we call a phantom 1. Why is it a phantom 1?
Because it equals the same exact thing.
Because guess what? It can disappear. And it's still there. Right? See? There it is. But it can disappear too. Bam, phantom. Right? Okay. Sometimes, alright? Not only do you have this phantom 1, but there's also a phantom 0. Right? If I add 0 to anything, I get whatever I added to it. Right? It's itself, right? Okay. Alright, but otherwise, notice on these problems, they're going to give you the value of the unknown, so it's actually known. And you just replace the letter with the number, like they've done here, see? And they've even put it in a color, which is so pretty. Right? So in here, you've got to do the parentheses first, because of the order of operations. You get -1 and 2 times -1. Bam. There you go. The next example, it's the same idea, except for notice you've got to multiply twice before you can subtract. Just remember, if you see the exponent, you got to do the exponent before you do the multiplication, because some of you, in your hearts, you will want to do 4 times 3 first, and then you do 12 times 12 times 12, which would be very, 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 very bad. Okay? Don't do it. Alright, do A through F. Alright, let's look at A. Here, what is the value of C? Caden?
5.
It's 8.
Oh, sorry.
So it's just 8 minus 3, right? Which is 5. That's very good. Well, again, what is the value of C? It's 8. So it's just 15 minus 8 is 7. All right, Cassie's going to do C. All right, good luck.
Okay, so if C is 8, so that's, and then D is -5. And then 8 plus -5 is -3. Then times 3, which is -9.
Okay. Well, that's very good. It's very close, right? Ethan?
Isn't it just 9?
Yes. This would just be 8 minus 5 right here, okay? Which would give you a positive 3. Which would give you a positive 9. There you go. All right, Ethan, we'll do D.
Alright, so first 2, oh, is that even right? What? 2, well, because 2, and then the 8 is 8, the C is 8, and that would be times, and so you would times that, and you'd get 16, and then you would minus it by, well, 4, and D is -5, yeah, which would equal, what did I get on this? Just a minute. -20. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was -20. So I'm just gonna put that up there. And so, and then you would minus them, which I don't think I got this one wrong, but I think I know. Is it 46? 36?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I don't know.
I think it's 36.
He thinks it's 36. Is it good?
Yeah.
That is correct. Very good. All right, Brenna, we'll do E.
D is -5 minus C is 8 squared. And so you have to do that first, and it's 64. And then negative 5 minus 64 is negative 69.
Very good. Excellent work. All right, Mason, we'll do F.
So it's 2D. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, that doesn't erase. I'll make it small. So it's 2D to the second power plus 5D. So first we need to do 2 times D equals negative 10. And then that doesn't erase. Keep forgetting that. So then it's 10 to the second power. So it's 100. Well, 100 plus 5D, and then 5 times D is negative 25. So 100 plus negative 25 is 100 minus 25. So 100 minus 25 equals 75.
All right, excellent work. This is very good. Okay. Yes, this is correct. You do have to do the exponents first, okay? So, Caden will go ahead and show us what he did.
Okay, this has been bothering me for quite some time, so I'm going to erase. Maybe not. No?
Pretty sure it's not erasing.
Where's the eraser?
That is the eraser.
Huh?
Hey, it's recording. Just do it.
It won't erase. What the heck?
It's not supposed to erase. Do it.
Well, it's. I need. Okay, whatever.
Erase.
Shut up. Okay,
Push the erase.
so
He did.
I tried. It's not working. That's a 6. Gosh darn it. Okay. Do that. And no. Okay, so D is negative 5, right? So you would times 2 by negative 5, and that would give you negative.
That's what I did.
No, psh, I'm totally doing this wrong. Dang it, Mason. Oh, now it works. Gosh. Too tired for this, Mr. Sal.
Erase the other one too.
I am. Calm yourself. Okay, go back to here. Now. And what the heck. Okay, you're going to take D multiplied by 2. Or no, you're going to take D and multiply it by itself. So that would be negative 5 times negative 5, negative 5. And that is negative 25.
It's not a negative. Well,
Yes, it is.
No, this is 2 negatives, so it'd be a positive.
Okay, hold on. How did I do this? Oh, yeah. It's a wait. Yeah, it's a positive 25, so there's no negative. Let's just scribble that out. Okay. It's 25. And then you do 5 times negative 5, which is, this time it's going to be negative 25. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Well, because I had the right answer. Okay, so here's the answer. The answer is negative 45. But I could not figure out how I did it.
Good, neither can I.
can I figure out how to do it?
Okay,
Is that the right answer?
well,
I know how to do it, Mr.
I don't know how you got negative 45. That's really weird, but whatever.
Whatever, guys.
All right, listen, look at this. You do have to do D squared first, so it is negative 5 times negative 5.
Wait, how is it? Oh.
Negative 5 times negative 5 would give you a positive 25.
Negative 5
Okay.
times 5.
So now what you have is 2 times 25 plus 5 times negative 5, okay? Well, 5 times negative 5 is 25. 2 times 25 is 50. Plus negative 25.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just going to change this to a big fat
Oh.
minus. It's 25. All right, here are the answers. All right, here's another equation they give you. There's just words, and then they say he's 15 years old, so you just replace A with 15, okay? Here's an example. Again, they give you the equation BH over 2, which is the area of the triangle, okay? Well, it tells you that H, which is height, is 6 inches, so you got 6. And the base is 8, so it's 8 times 6. And we'll just divide this by 2, okay? So 8 times 6 is 48. Divided by 2 is 24. Now the answer is not 24. It's 24 inches squared. Look, it shows you the equation on this one, 25 plus 10W. If you wanted to write it as 10W plus 25, that would work as well. All right? Whatever's good. Actually, there are several ways you can write the equation for these. Just notice you do need to identify the very important information in order to write your equation. So, cost is $70. All right, well, we got $70. Song downloads are 85 cents each. Okay, so in addition to the $70 for your MP3 player, you're going to have to add the 85 cents. But it's 85 cents per song. Well, you don't know how many songs, it's just X. And the variable is X. All right? Then find the total cost if it's 20 songs. Okay, well, X now is 20. So 0.85 times 20 plus the 70. So what is it, like 86? 87. $87.